are you guys not here? Oh, there we go. Okay, now you guys can hear me. Cool. Alright, so before we get started here with the tier list stream, I was figured while we wait for some folks to get in that I would unlock Pacha and do a few things before we actually start the tier list portion of the stream. And unfortunately, you guys aren't going to be able to see the hero scrolling across the top. I wanted to get started, and I didn't really have time to put that in. But I have my full list next to me here that I'm going to be talking about. So we'll be going through all of those. We're going to be doing all the new heroes. So we've got Pacha going on over in the community tab. And I'm going to do some stuff while we wait here. So, we're going to be doing Void and Pacha, and then Namari and Horn King. Those are going to be the new heroes that we talk about, because there's only 2 new heroes this month, so not too bad. So that's going to be what we're going to start with. Pacha is actually going on right now over on the community tab of my YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out, that would be... that's where that's going to be, and that's going to be going for the entire duration of this stream. So if you're sitting here watching the stream and you want to do the Pacha vote, it is over on the community tab. The Void vote is already getting started right here. Right here in the chat, so if you get yourself into the chat, that is where that's going to be. Oh, I need to get the tunes going. I forgot to get the tunes.
I got 2 strong arms, blessings of Babylon time to carry on and try.
That's not too loud.
So to America the brave. Near a tree by a river, there's a hole in the ground where an old man of iron goes around and around. And his mind is a beacon in the middle of the night. For a strange kind of fashion, there's a wrong and a right. Near a tree by a river, there's a hole in the ground where an old man of
put
iron
this in the
goes
Discord.
His mind is a beacon in the middle of the night. For a strange kind of fashion, there's a wrong and a right. Near a tree by a river, there's a hole.
Alright, how's it going? So, we're going to start by... Sorry, I haven't really done anything yet. So I'm going to get some Elite campaign done and get the prize wall stuff going while we wait for some folks to get in here. Then we're going to get started in probably about 10 minutes or so with the actual tier list stream part of the stuff. So, gotta collect my first prize. Oh, we didn't get on the first click, guys. I am sorry to say that we did not unlock Pacha on the first click. Let me know how everything sounds, by the way. My settings on Streamlabs are like kind of messed up right now, so hopefully everything sounds okay and everything is bearable for you guys to watch. I like totally forgot that I had to like reset the tier list stream settings and until like 10 minutes ago, so I was like freaking out about that. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. Next month everything will be back to normal for sure. You guys will see in a couple minutes when I switch over to the tier list look. What else I got to open a box, a diamond crate. We're gonna unlock Pacha. Pacha! That's how it goes, right? That's the thing. So, for those of you that are here, we got the Void vote going on in the chat right now, as well as the Pacha vote is going on over on the community tab of my YouTube channel. So if you want to go vote for Pacha, that's going to be going on for the whole duration of the stream, and we're going to add him into the tier list at the end. So you can still vote on Pacha for the entire duration of this stream. So far, though, Best of the Best is winning out for Pacha, which is very surprising to me because he didn't really sound particularly amazing when I read it, but I don't know, maybe you guys know something I don't. His skills don't sound super duper exciting to me, but I don't know. Maybe somebody out in here can enlighten me on what makes Pacha Best of the Best, but that's just me. I mean, no one has actually used Pacha yet, so we're all just predicting what he's going to be, but still. God, I haven't streamed since the last Fearless stream. It's been a while, man. I meant to stream last week a couple times, but I was just, I was trying to get a bunch of videos done and video editing done so that I can get kind of caught up on the video portion of my channel. So hopefully we'll be seeing more videos pretty soon in general as I continue being extremely busy and stuff. I had like a good week that I could like work on stuff, so I really wanted to work on stuff while I could. So also, if anyone wants to buy me a laptop, that'd be great. I want a laptop so I can edit while I'm on the go. I'm just kidding, you don't have to buy me a laptop, I'm kidding. I want to get a good laptop though that I can edit while I'm out at work and stuff, not doing anything. Alright, there's that. So now we got 52 prize wall thingies, so we can definitely unlock Pacha. Hold on, we gotta go around the edge. That's our new strategy. We go around the edge because it seems like the prize is like always somewhere on the edge, except for right now. It was right there. It's okay. We unlocked Pacha. That's really what all that matters. Let's see if this my strategy worked this time. So we'll be getting started with the actual tier list stream in about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I mostly just wanted to unlock Pacha and maybe do a few other little tiny things. Alright. Let's look at Pacha. We're gonna take a look at him really quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to show the chat. I need to figure out why you guys voted so hard to put Pacha into Best of the Best. I just don't see it from reading his stats. He pulls out a pill bug and eats it, increasing his max HP by 25% and healing for 75%. Then he gains HP shield, a shield that lasts for 10 seconds. At the start of each wave, Pacha loses the HP gained from this skill. So that doesn't sound super crazy to me. But I guess every single time he uses this white skill, he increases his health, which I guess is cool. But still, nothing too crazy there. Pacha grabs hold of a wheelbarrow and runs through the enemy team. Maybe this does a lot of damage. Kind of like how Fairy Godmother's cart move does a bazillion things of damage. Pacha encourages his ally with the least HP, cleansing them. So we got cleansed. Cleanse is always cool. Granting them shield, and so you can really counter Pacha, sounds like, with dash and any other shield counter out there. Or Darkwing Duck. Pacha deals bonus fantastic damage with his skills and basic attack. So he deals simultaneous normal damage and fantastic damage with the basic attack, which is cool, I guess. And then friendly encouragement now affects the 3 lowest HP allies and shields an additional something HP. Enemies hit are stunned for 8 seconds, so he's got stun. When Pacha's HP reaches below 35%, he immediately uses the special. This can happen up to 2 times per wave. So I guess he probably does get quite a bit of HP, maybe. I'm just trying to figure out the rationale that you guys are going with to put him in Best of the Best immediately. I I don't know if I see it, guys. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times before. I don't know. But so far, you guys, I think over 50% voted to put Pacha in Best of the Best. So, I don't know. That's just what I'm trying to figure out right now. This disc sounds way better to me. So I think I'm going to go with the Kronk disc on the tier list, unless you guys oppose that at all. Especially because he gains tenacity, which is pretty cool. Might as well do that now. Oh, and I can't even see his tenacity stat. I wanted to see if he actually had tenacity so that I can see if it's like ridiculously high, so he basically just doesn't get affected by any debuff for like any significant amount of time, because that would be a pretty cool thing, because I don't think we've really seen that, and I think that would actually be very helpful, especially against the shatter meta that we're in right now. That's basically going to make it so that Pacha only gets shattered for like maybe like 0.5 seconds or something like that, or like barely does at all if he has really good tenacity, so that would be a pretty cool thing. But yeah, so that's that. Void, she sounds pretty cool, but I think she might be kind of gimmicky with the portal thing, and all it really does, I mean, it does some damage, but it seems like all that really does is kind of push people around, and you know, she moves someone from the front to the back and back to the front, and moves an ally to the middle of the enemies, and I don't know, it seems kind of gimmicky to me, so I don't know if it's really going to work out that well in practice. So that's kind of my thoughts on Void, at least initially. Obviously no one has used Void yet, so she could be absolutely amazing with all the portals and stuff, but I don't know, the portals just seem like they might be kind of gimmicky, just reading them myself. But anyways, I think it's about time that we head on over to the actual tier list. So let's do that. So unfortunately, as you guys can see, I don't have the border, and I don't have the names scrolling across the screen like I have the last couple months. For some reason, I couldn't figure out how to get just the tier list window to appear so that I can put the my backdrop on it as well, which is kind of weird. So I gotta figure that out and figure out why the things aren't appearing the way that I want them to. So for this month, it's going to be a little bit of a bare bones tier list stream, but hopefully this is okay for you guys for now. Alright, Discord says that the wheelbarrow is OP. By the way, if you want to chat on Discord, you can also do that as well. If you don't want to be in the YouTube chat, that is also an option. But let's see, what are we at so far? So we only got 3 votes so far. Hopefully we can get some people in here pretty soon. I know it usually takes a little while for folks to get in here for these tier list streams. But yeah, so if you guys are here, we got the Pacha vote going on over on the community tab of my YouTube, and the Void vote going on in the chat of this stream. So the other heroes that we're going to be talking about, actually, let's put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat for you guys so you can at least see that. So aside from the new heroes, Void, Pacha, Namari, and Horned King, those are going to be the main 4 that we're talking about today, obviously, because they're the new heroes. We're going to be doing Louie, Kim. Even though I think we did we not do Kim Possible last month? I don't know. I don't like doing the same heroes 2 months in a row. I feel like it's kind of a pointless. We're gonna do Animal. We're gonna do Fozzie. I feel like we did Fozzie pretty recently too. We're gonna do Ka. We're gonna do Gonzo, Rapunzel, Anna again, and Chip, and Dale. Alright, so I will pin that to the top of the page here, so that you guys can always see who's going to be voted on today. I'm sorry it's not scrolling across the screen. I kind of liked having it scroll across the screen. I thought that was kind of cool, the way I did that before, but I'll get that fixed for next month for sure. So while we wait for... Alright, so Void, really good vote. We got another vote for really good. Void might go into really good. That seems like the thing that we're going with right now. So what do you guys think on either Void or Pacha or any of the heroes that we're going to be voting on today at all? You guys have any opinions on any of that? I know this is a bit of... Oh, there we go. We got 7 now. Cool. All right. Well, welcome, guys. For those that just get in here. I know the tier list looks a little bit different than it normally does, unfortunately, and I don't have the name scrolling across, but you can see in the chat what we're going to be voting on today. We have the Pacha vote going on right now over on the community tab of my YouTube channel. So you can do that throughout this entire stream. So if you are just getting here, you can do that. We have the Void vote going on right now in this chat. So get yourself into chat, because that's where all the fun is on these streams. And if you guys have any thoughts on either Pacha or Void or any of the heroes that we're going to be talking about today, definitely leave them in the chat so we can get this discussion going, you know? So... and we're just kind of waiting for some folks to get in here, really, so... But we're getting started here. We got 8, so at least there's that. What else is going on with my life in general? Yeah, I pretty much had to, like, reset my entire computer earlier this month, so that's why everything looks a little bit different. I forgot that I needed to reset my settings completely, so I didn't really have time to actually get everything the way I like it, but we'll have everything the way I like it next month, so everything will be back to normal for sure. I just need to take a few minutes to actually figure out my settings and everything like that. It's so annoying. I had everything all nice and organized the way I like it, but oh well, it's fine. So hopefully you guys can hear me and everything sounds good. The music's not too loud or anything like that. We just unlocked Pacha over on the game. Let's open the game real quick. Here, I'm gonna move this over here so that I can see it better. Same with... I got Kevin Flynn in there. He's in there. So yeah, we unlocked Pacha. You guys seem to be voting Pacha into best of the best very easily, which kind of surprised me, honestly. He didn't sound particularly good, but apparently someone on Discord was saying that the green skill wheelbarrow thing is really OP and does a lot of damage, so I guess that's a thing. I really don't know. It's hard for me to say because he's still white for me, and I guess we could take a look over at the Wakatu page and see what that says, what his damage is at max level. Actually, let's do that real quick. I'm gonna take a look at that. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it, unfortunately, but I just want to take a look at this real quick. Where are you, Pacha? There you are. So at max level, the wheelbarrow move does about 30 million damage at max level for my server, which is 305. And he also heals every time he uses it. I don't know. The shield he gains is pretty big, 26 million at max level. And then he gives another 30 million shield to a teammate after cleansing them. And then his purple makes him heal for about 30 million HP at max level. And then he gives additional shield with the red skill from the blue skill. So I don't know. Oh, and what's his tenacity? His tenacity is 444, plus he gains more of that from his friendist. So the tenacity being really, really big is definitely pretty huge. So basically what tenacity does, if you don't know, it reduces the amount of time that you get debuffed by disables and, you know, debuffs in general and everything like that. So that'll actually be pretty helpful for dealing with shatter and stuff like that. Especially against Shigo, who obviously dominates the game right now. Not going to get sapped as much from Zeus, which is also very helpful. So that is some stuff to keep in mind when it comes to Pacha. He does have pretty ridiculous tenacity. Anyways, let's go back to the tier list real quick. Going back. So what do you guys think? You guys got any thoughts so far? No one's chatting yet. I need you guys. I can't carry this stream by myself. Alright, so far Void is voting into really good. With 7 votes so far, plus an 8th one on Discord. We're really good. And we will definitely start with King Louie. After this, King Louie will be next. After we get through the new heroes. We always start with the new heroes. The next we're going to do Namari. We'll do Namari next. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, for those of you that are watching in the future, if you don't know what the key means, since you can't see it on the stream, we have the brand new edition of blue lettering in the friend disc, which indicates that these are very important friend discs, and if the hero does not have that friend disc, they go down at least 1 tier. It works the exact same way as the red names, which means that if they don't have their red skill, they go down at least 1 tier. So I got 1 for friend disc now and 1 for red skills, basically. H means they are good for heist. That means that they are good at getting quick damage off against the enemies in heist, basically, and just getting really quick kills. R, B, and Y means that they are good for red, yellow, and blue invasion, boss fighting. And then we have D, which means they are good for defending with in PvP modes like Arena, Coliseum, and War. C means that they are good for code base. And I think that is it, right? That covers everything. And then obviously the disc in brackets is the preferred friend disc, and if it says both, then that means you could use either one, and they're both pretty damn good. So that is that for those of you that are watching in the future, so that you guys know. And now we have the new edition of the unfair tier, which has Zeus and Shigo in it. This indicates that they are just by far the best heroes pretty much in the game. And yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm a little frazzled today. Hopefully you guys are cool with it. I am really hoping that we get some folks in here. It's a little bit less fun with nobody in here. Alright, well, for now, I am going to put the Void vote into the thing. She is a control hero, correct? Yes. Alright, so for now, we're going to put Void in. font. Where is my font? It was Arial, Nova, Con. I feel like I haven't done this in months. It hasn't even been a month. Why do I feel like I don't know what is going on anymore? Okay, Void. You're still green. You need to not be green. Thank you very much. Alright, Void. Which friend disc on Void sounds better? Let's find out. Alright, so the Wasabi disc on Void. Let me switch this back again so you guys can see. Sorry, I know I'm getting a really slow start on this stream, but I'm just trying to stall out so that we can get some folks in here. After allies, invincibility from Ali wears off, they slow the attack and movement speed of nearby enemies. That's kind of cool, I guess. Enemies affected by portal push lose. I'm assuming this will probably go to 100% armor in reality for 14 seconds, maybe. Honestly, both of these sound pretty good. They gain basic damage while they are invincible, and skill power to Void and all allies. So she gives skill power to all of her allies. That's kind of cool. Honestly, I kind of think Void might be a bolt. They both seem fairly equally good, in my mind. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with both. And then she's probably going to get... she's gonna get anything, actually. Is she? Yeah, I'm not gonna give her anything, I don't think. So we'll just say this is the prediction vote. There we go. So far, Pacha is in the top tier. So I'm gonna make these three a teeny bit smaller, and then we'll just throw Pacha in there for now. This vote can change by the end of the stream, but it seems like pretty clear that Pacha is going into best of the best for right now, and I am going to put the correct font in. That would be great. And we're gonna say I think it was the Kronk disc was the better one. And then I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a D. Least. And we're gonna make him all white. There we go. Stupid fonts. So do you guys have any thoughts so far on anything? Yeah, so this Pacha vote can definitely change. Also, we can revote for Void later in the stream if we got some folks that want to. But for now, let's move on to Namari, because I feel like we've already got a very, very slow start to this stream. So we're gonna end the Void vote for now, and let's do Namari. Namari. She probably is not going to be best of the best, but... Oh, hold on. I gotta switch back to the tier list. Sorry, guys. I forgot that you guys couldn't see the tier list right now. Alright, so you guys can see I put Pacha up on the best of the best for right now. You guys can vote on Pacha still throughout this stream on the community tab of my YouTube channel, and at the end, we will put the final vote up on the tier list. And for right now, we also have Void going into really good as well. We have way too many heroes in this game. I do not like it. It makes it very difficult to put these heroes in here kind of nicely. I might change this. Sorry. I might change the tier list. Maybe I can put everybody in alphabetical order, because it is getting to a point where it is very difficult to find people in their tiers sometimes. So I might change everything around after the stream to put everybody in alphabetical order within their tier. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing? Alright. So, Namari vote is going up right now. For those that are just getting here, I apologize that the stream doesn't really look as nice as normal. I totally forgot that I needed to do this until like 10 minutes before, because I like totally reset my computer from scratch and lost all of my stream settings and had to reset them, so I totally forgot about that until like right before the stream started, so I was like, ah, fuck. So next month we'll have everything looking back to normal, so hopefully you guys are cool with that for now. The Namari vote is going on right now in chat. So get yourself in the chat, because that's where all the fun is in these streams. Well, the only problem... I'm looking at Discord right now, sorry. So somebody was saying that I should use the actual character profile images like I did in the very first stream. The problem with that is it would be kind of annoying to have the picture as well as the info. It would make things a lot more confusing, I think, overall. Because if I had like the little profile picture and then also had the little notes being like, oh, this disc is better, and all of the, you know, RYBDs and everything like that, that would be really, really messy and confusing, I feel like. So I think this is kind of the best way to do it with the actual names. And also, the profile pictures would be a lot harder to see than names, I think. Because especially, like, if we look at the balanced tier, that would mean that I have to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 pictures of the heroes, as well as all of these little code words and stuff like that within this box, and I think that would be way more confusing, I think. We've gone too far. Well, Void is coming right now with, in a couple of days. So far you guys are voting Namari into balanced with 4 votes. We can get a few more votes in. I'd like to get to at least 10 votes. That's usually my goal with these streams, but we'll see what we can get. It's kind of tough when there's not very many people in the stream, but... Where's Namari right now again? Namari is in really good for right now. I haven't seen too many Namaris in game myself yet. And she hasn't super impressed me from what I've seen. I'm not really all that afraid of her whenever I face her, so that's a thing, I guess. Discord. My vote, I think, with Namari is also going to be going down to balanced. That's my thinking. Is Namari actually a control hero? Why do I feel like she's a damage hero? She's a control hero. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. I would have thought that Namari would be a damage hero off the top of my head, but whatever. So coming up, you guys can see in the pinned post of my the chat here. So coming up after we do Namari and Horned King, who's the last of the new heroes that we have to talk about. We're gonna go over to King Louie, and we're gonna do a King Louie vote. Folks over on Discord and some other places were saying that King Louie should move down to balanced, as he is not really as good as he once was, except for in invasion. King Louie is definitely the invasion king. But outside of that, he's really not that crazy good. Unless you really, really sink a lot of resources, then you can do it. So that's going to be coming up after we do finish up the new heroes here. It looks like Namari is probably going to win out in balanced, unless we get a pretty decent amount more votes in. I might just come back later on in the stream and do these new heroes again. Seeing as we're getting a very, very slow start on this stream. Alright, so how am I going to fit all of this shit? In here. Maybe I'll just do it like this. And obviously, like always, I'm going to clean up the stream. I'm going to clean up the tier list before I actually post it on the social medias. And as always, the tier list is going to be up on all of the social medias after the stream. Usually takes me like an hour or two to get it up. So you do not have to worry about coming back to the stream to see where everything winds up. Alright, so Namari. You're moving down already, Namari. Goodbye, my friend. I'll just put Namari right there, I guess. I don't really know how else to do it for right now. And we might as well just put everybody back to the bigger size so that you guys can see her a little bit better. There's way too many heroes, man. I swear. Alright, so for right now, Namari is moving down to balanced. For those of you that are just getting here, the chat is where all the fun is. We vote on all the heroes in the chat of this here stream. So that's where all the fun is. Alright, so let's end this Namari poll. I know we only had 5 votes, but it is what it is sometimes. I'm probably going to come back to all of these new heroes afterwards, maybe, once we get a bunch of people in here, because I feel like usually people show up around like 1 o'clock. That always seems to be the case. Alright, so then we got Horny King. Horny King himself. I haven't really seen anybody using Horny King really at all yet. He doesn't seem like he's particularly amazing either. So I have a feeling he might move down to balanced as well, which means I have to make more space again as well. They should. That'd be kind of cool. So we're going Horny King now. Horny King is currently in really good. Alright, we got a Discord vote for balanced for Horny King. Horny King really doesn't do a ton of stuff, honestly. His stuff is kind of cool for distracting the enemy, similar to how Bunsen was with the clones, especially because he gains a lot of... He's Horny King, man. Damn, you guys are voting him all the way down to decent so far? In 4 votes, well, technically we're tied right now because we've got the Discord vote as well, and then I think my vote is also going to be imbalanced, so Balanced is still winning! You guys can't tame me. But hopefully we can get some more votes in. If you guys are not in the chat, definitely get yourself in the chat. That's where we vote on all of the heroes that get moved in this here tier list stream. Just gonna give it another couple minutes here on the Horny King vote. Yeah, Horny King, definitely pretty much a Bunsen and Beaker reboot, with the kind of cool aspect of him. If I can find it, let me find him. There you are, Horny King. Let me switch over to Disney Heroes. We're gonna check them out real quick here while we wait for some more votes to come in. Let's star them up some more. Okay. No! Go! No! This isn't what I wanted! He scares and has fatigue. Fatigue is always really good. He heals all of his... Wait, where's the one that... when an enemy is KO'd, a soldier can... Oh, he gets a new... Wait. I thought there was something better. Oh, when an ally is KO'd, the Horn King gains energy, so he's able to just use his stuff more often, basically. Okay, never mind. That's not as cool as I thought it was. I thought they actually, like, gained some kind of stats. He just makes more soldiers every single time, basically, that a soldier dies, so that's kind of cool. Why did I... Is there not something that makes it... Why am I dumb right now? Hold on. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, let's go back. I'm going back. We're switching back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm really frazzled today. Okay, so Horny King. We're still winning with balance because we have 2 more votes that are between me and Discord. Oh, that reminds me. I need to add Amelia. I just looked at Discord. Somebody's saying that Horny King should be added to Codebase, which makes sense. And then I also have been meaning for literally like 3 or 4 months now to put a Codebase symbol on Esmeralda as well. Because Esmeralda is also a very good animal replacement if you don't have animal worked on. Could I put Esmeralda in all 3 colors? I probably could. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, Esmeralda is basically just another animal when it comes to invasion and codebase, so you could definitely replace, they're interchangeable basically, the 2 of them, because of the speed boosting that they give to their team. I've been meaning to do that for literally months, but I keep forgetting to add the C next to Esmeralda. And somebody reminded me this month. Alright, so far we got 8 votes. Also, if you guys want to shout out the tier list stream to your guildmates and stuff like that, you totally can. I would definitely appreciate it. Alright, so Horny King, you are also going down. I think I do actually need to make this smaller now. Unless Ka moves up. Because Ka is coming up pretty soon here. We're probably going to do Ka after King Louie. Alright, so now that we are... Now that we're done with this, let's end this poll. And we're going to do King Louie. King Louie used to be my #1 hero for a very, very long time, but I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 months ago, I replaced King Louie with Pocahontas. But King Louie, definitely kind of think his time's probably up at this point, as far as being the very good hero that he used to be. The bananas just aren't really as impressive as they once were. The slow that he has is pretty cool. Obviously, he's still very much the code-based king, or not code-based, the invasion king. So he still has that going for him, but for PvP modes and whatnot, he's really not as good as he once was at all. He gets very, very overshadowed by a lot of other heroes, really. At this point. So that's my thoughts on King Louie. But what do you guys think? Alright, 2 votes so far. If you guys are not in the chat yet, get yourself into the chat. That's where we vote on every single hero that changes in this tier list. Alright, hold on. While I'm thinking about this, first off, let's see how Pacha's doing. Pacha still has 55 votes, so if you guys want to vote on Pacha, it is going on right now over on the community tab throughout this entire stream, so you can still vote on Pacha, and at the end we will put the final vote up on the tier list, but for now you guys obviously see it here. He's got voted into best of the best right away so far, and it's pretty much a landslide unless we get a lot more votes for really good. Gonna need quite a bit, so we're gonna need some Pacha haters really, but so far Pacha, it looks like, is definitely going to be in best of the best with 55 votes. Void so far got voted into really good to start out with. Obviously no one has Void yet, so you're really just going off speculation, but if we want, we can revote Void later. We also voted for Namari and Horny King, which I didn't add in yet. Sorry, I didn't get that far. I forgot to do that. Alright, so we'll go down to 10 again, I guess. Alright, Horny King, I know you are just going to be chilling down here on the line. Should I just make everything alphabetical in the tier list, by the way. Would that make things a lot easier to read for you guys? I know it's going to be a little bit of work on my end, but I will do that after this stream if you guys would like. So far, you guys are still voting King Louie into really good. So, I mean, it's only 4 votes. So 2 votes for really good. We got 1 for balanced. I think balanced for King Louie. Discord also thinks balanced for King Louie. So that's 2 more votes. So balanced is winning. I mean, that's true. Pacha does do the meme. Which does make him best of the best for sure. I think that is a very big factor when it comes to Pacha and how good he is. Does he do the meme? He does indeed. Kind of the same with Kermit. Although it's not actually Kermit himself that does the meme, but they do have the badges with like 2 Kermit memes in it, so I think that makes him best of the best right there as well. I just want folks to vote. Alright. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get through this, guys. I definitely should have announced the stream a little bit earlier. I've been so busy. Yeah, I should have announced this before yesterday. I feel like people didn't even really know about the stream, honestly. Plus, I didn't even make the stream until about an hour before, so people definitely didn't know about it. So that was probably on me. Ooh, this song. Let's go. Alright, well, if no one else is going to vote, then I think I am just going to take the initiative, and we're going to get King Louie out of really good. Here. There's King Louie, down a tier. He is still the Invasion King, though. Do not worry. King Louie is still absolutely amazing when it comes to Invasion. And if you guys want to revote something later, totally can. I know it's tough when we have so few people. It's tough to get an accurate vote in.
Welcome to the Cyber War.
We got 2 more votes for really good also for King Louie just now. Also, hello, welcome, those that are just getting here. Glad you guys made it. I appreciate it very much. Oh, what's going on with here? Oh, Hopper's just chilling on his own. Okay, hold on, Hopper. Why is Hopper just on his own? I don't understand that. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. Okay, whatever. I'll clean it up later. So now we are tied between really good and balanced. Ooh, really good just took the lead again on King Louie. Oh, things are getting interesting now. We're getting people in. What's up, Ash? How you doing? Ah, you're good. You're good, man. Everyone's been late so far, I think. Everyone's fashionably late. As I feel like people... so far, I might revote later, but so far we have moved both Horny King and Namari down to balance. We tentatively voted Pacha and Void into really good and best of the best, respectively. And so far, we are voting on King Louie so far. We've been kind of getting a slow start so far. Alright, well, it looks like we might have to move King Louie back up. Things are getting interesting now. We're spicing things up a little bit. So far in 8 votes, we have, well, 10 votes, including me and Discord. We have, what is that? 62% for really good, and then balanced. I think really good is in the lead now by 1 vote. So far. With 10 votes. Got my 4 line. Alright. Well, if that is the case, I think King Louie is going to stay right where he is. For those of you that are just getting here, I apologize, the stream looks a little bit different than normal. I had to reset my whole computer, and it kind of messed everything up for me on my settings, and I totally forgot about it until like 10 minutes before the stream started, so I had to like make things really quick so that I had something for you guys to see. And things don't look right now, and it kind of bugs me. But that's okay, we're going to have it fixed for next month. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with what we got here. I don't have the names scrolling across the screen anymore, but they are in the pinned post of the chat, so you guys can see who we're going to be voting on today. I think next, we're going to be moving on right now to Ka. I think there's definitely some discussion about Ka moving up to really good. Currently, he's imbalanced. I have seen a kind of a decent amount of Kas in PvP modes so far. To start out with, we have 1 vote for Ka moving up. I really don't know personally. I don't think I have much of a say in what I want to see for Ka. I haven't used Ka yet. I don't really see too many Kas. I mean, I've seen a few, but I don't think I've been too worried about Ka anytime I've faced him. What else does Ka do? Let's find out together. Alright, time to switch. What do you guys think on Ka? Any thoughts? Alright, we see. Let's go to Ka. I think Ka is on the bottom for me still. The snare, attack speed reduction is pretty cool on his white skill. The charm, nice. Charm is always nice. Knocks them back. Snares and silences. Maxes, reduces max HP up to 50%. That's cool. Reduces armor. They have tenacity and evasion reduced by 50% until the end of the wave. Ka now charms 2 enemies with Hypnotic Stare with the CH disc. Is that the one that we have selected? I don't even remember. Yeah, that's the one we have selected. Okay. And then when Ka snares an enemy, he gains armor and reality until the end of the wave. So yeah, the charm must just be pretty damn good on Ka. I really don't know much about Ka, honestly, other than the fact that he just kind of hangs there and chills in the fight, and it's very strange. Alright, let's go back. We're going back to the tier list. Alright, so far, with 3 votes... Hold on. Coraline needs me really quick. I gotta do this. Alright, so 3 votes so far. We got 2 for balanced, 1 for decent, 1 for really good from Discord. So 4 votes so far. If you guys are not in the chat, that is where all of our votes go on in this whole stream. If you would like to have a say in where heroes belong on the tier list, you can either chat in the chat or vote in the chat. And that is how the cookie crumbles. Hold on, I just... Sorry guys, I'm just doing this real quick. I'm just gonna get off the Wi-Fi. Come on. Coraline wants me to map. She's trying to find a new job right now. It's full transparency. No? No one else wants to vote? Okay. Oh, you guys are killing me. Okay. Welcome, by the way, if you are just getting here. Definitely appreciate you having you here. Currently, we are voting on Ka. Somebody on Discord was saying that he should move up to really good, but so far it seems like really good does not have any votes. So it looks like Ka might just be staying right where he is in balanced, which I think is fair. I really don't have much of an opinion on Ka personally. I've seen him in fights. Doesn't super duper duper impress me, but I've had a lot of people, some folks say that he is very good with the charm, especially. And is basically just a better Jafar. Which we do currently have Ka above Jafar as far as the tier list goes. So, I mean, you have that going. But it looks like, I mean, we only had 4 votes. So if you guys are not in the chat, I would appreciate having some folks in the chat so that we can get some votes going here. Because I always like to have at least 10 votes. I feel like that is a good number of votes to have to kind of give a kind of a general consensus on what people think in the community. But it is what it is. So I think for now, we're going to just leave Ka right where he is, and we're going to move on to, who do we do next? Let's do Animal next. Somebody was saying that Animal should move up because of his 1, usefulness or invasion, and 2, he really catches you off guard in PvP mode sometimes, even still today. The speed boosting is extremely strong, even to this day, I think. If you don't know, he does give a, 20% speed boost every 5 seconds in the wave, something like that, to his entire team. So it can really get to a point where your entire team just completely snowballs the team as the fight goes on longer and longer. So let's get this Animal vote going here. He has definitely been one of the most consistent support heroes, I think, ever since his release for a very, very, very long time. He has consistently been pretty much the speed boosting king for an extremely, extremely long time in this game. And it's definitely, he's definitely the hero that does it the best overall. So the Animal vote is now up in the chat, so if you want to vote on where Animal belongs, definitely get yourself in here. Also, we have a Pacha vote going on in the community tab of my YouTube. That is going on throughout this entire stream. So if you want to vote on where Pacha goes, you can still do that over on the community tab of my YouTube channel. For me, I'm kind of on the fence with Animal between really good and balanced. I've definitely, even to this day, still been pretty wrecked by Animal teams before. The speed boosting really can catch you off guard if you're not prepared for it. Granted, he does get countered fairly hard by Tron. Tron can definitely put a wrench in Animal's entire strategy just by stopping the speed boost on his entire team, so that he has to start from square one. However, you definitely can't knock Animal for being another staple, just like King Louie, for both Codebase and Invasion. He's pretty much one of the needed heroes for a successful Invasion team and Codebase team. So, what do you guys think on Mr. Animal? So far, 3 votes. We got really good. 4 votes. We got really good with 3 and balanced with 1. For those that are just getting here, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are voting on Animal right now in the chat, so get yourself over here. Also, anybody have any thoughts in the chat as well? Let me know. Oh, money, no problem. This is my buddy's band. They're like a ska band. Sort of. Not really. They don't have the horns, though. Um, so with 4 votes, we got 3 out of 4 being really good. I think I'm okay with moving him up to really good. Um, he is still extremely useful in PvP, even to this day. Not quite as good as he once was, but definitely still very useful. I'm going to give it another minute or two to see if we can get some more votes for Animal in. Seems like only 3 people are voting, though, which kind of sucks. Also, how are you guys doing today? I want to get some chatting going here. I feel like this is a very, very slow-moving stream to start out with, and I like chatting with you guys. I really do. It makes things a lot more fun. Oh, we got. I really don't care either way what we do with Animal, honestly. We got 2 more votes for Balance, actually. So now we are tied between Balanced and Really Good. Anybody want to make the tie-breaking vote? Tied because over on Discord we have a vote for Really Good as well. I agree, Stark. We voted last month for Carl, and hey, what's up, Mai? How you doing? Long time no see. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Carl is really good. I think I tried voting Carl into Best of the Best like a month or 2 ago, and it didn't work. But I agree. I think Carl might be the best tank in the game. Honestly. The fatigue that Carl does is ridiculous. And it can really catch people off guard, I think. But it seems like people don't really like Carl for some reason. I don't know why. So, there's that. Now it looks like by a landslide, Animal is just going to stay right where he is. Imbalanced, which I'm cool with. I don't care either way, honestly. I think Animal is like one of those heroes that's really just like on the fence between Really Good and Balanced, and he could kind of go either way. So I am fine with leaving him in Balanced. Now, I do know that this tier list is definitely a little bit more geared towards PvP. However, we do consider Invasion and other game modes as well a little bit. So the fact that Animal is pretty much one of the staples for Invasion is definitely a big part of definitely why he at least stays in Balanced, and definitely why he's a little bit more on the fence between Really Good and Balanced, I think. We did not vote on Stitch yet, or I didn't really have any plans of doing Stitch at all, but we can do Stitch. I don't really think he really needs to be voted on that much. I think Balanced is probably still fine for him. So I don't particularly think we need to do a vote on Stitch, but we can if you guys want to. Yeah, so Animal's just going to stay right where he is. So next, who do we have next? Let's do Chippendale. I feel like a lot of people... Bunsen. I haven't worked on... I've been kind of neglecting Bunsen for months now, honestly, in the game. Alright, so let's get a... let's do Chippendale. A lot of people have been talking about Chippendale lately, and I do actually see a lot of Chippendales in top levels of play. I think it's mainly as a very niche Zeus counter that really doesn't work nearly as well as Mary does. But I do see a lot of Chippendales in especially the top ranks of play. So Chippendale definitely might be better than I personally thought he was or is. But currently Chippendale are imbalanced, I believe. Yeah, they're imbalanced. Do we think the Chippendale need to move up? That's the question. The Discord vote says that Chippendale should stay in balance. So we got 1 for balanced. I can see Chippendale moving up really good. I don't particularly know exactly why Chippendale are so good, personally. If anybody wants to enlighten me, that would be great. But I would be fine moving them up to at least really good, personally. It seems like so far we're getting some votes for best of best, which a little bit surprises me. But I have not worked on Chippendale yet. Raya is in really good damage right here. I know it's very hard to see where some heroes are. They are chipmunks. That does make them very good. I think that automatically makes Chippendale quite good. The fact that they're chipmunks. So far, I think we have a 3-way tie between best of the best, really good, and balance. So I don't know. I don't know what is going to happen on this vote. So if you want to vote on Chippendale, this could really be a close vote here. We're very all over the place so far with Chippendale. That's exciting. I like that. This is fun. Also, thank you guys for voting so far. I appreciate it. I know it's been a little bit slower so far. So I appreciate those that are voting. It really helps to keep things moving along for sure. So 8 votes so far. It looks like best of the best is so far winning by 1 vote, which I would be a little bit surprised to actually move them all the way up there. But I mean, I'm cool with it if you guys think. Yeah, Fozzie, I can do Fozzie next. He is on my list. Fozzie is on my list of heroes that we're going to be doing today. So we can do Fozzie next for sure. A lot of people use Fozzie. He does a ton of damage, actually. A very surprising amount of damage. He'll definitely catch you off guard really hard. So that is definitely a pretty big factor. I think Fozzie so far is in balance. Is that where Fozzie is? Yeah, Fozzie right now is in balanced. He will really catch you off guard, though. Best of the best for Chippendale are really winning out, which I'm honestly very surprised about. Granted, I really don't know a ton about Chippendale. The Energize is impressive one. Let's take a look at Chippendale while we get a few more votes in. So we got the bonus damage from the white skill. He stuns with Fast Fly. I think Ranger Plane is mainly the thing that people use Chippendale for, I think. At the beginning of each wave, Chippendale dive bomb their enemies, dealing normal damage to all enemies. While flying by, they drop a supply crate that energizes them and their allies, that energizes Chippendale and their allies for 5 seconds. They gain 50 bonus energy per basic attack. So this is kind of, and then also on the purple skill at the beginning of each wave, Chippendale gain 750 energy. Allies affected by this, by Chipmunk Cheer, heal per basic attack for the duration of the skill. Chipmunk Cheer now also grants attack speed and movement speed. They have a chance to gain Hardy. That is definitely very true. Chippendale gains 75 energy when an ally KOs an enemy. Ranger Plane has a 20% chance to stun and sap. Huh. I think it's mainly the Ranger Plane that people use, as well as the purple skill, in order to kind of counter Zeus. And also Energize is very powerful in general. It's quite a powerful thing. But it looks like Chippendale are definitely going to get the surprise vote into Best of the Best, and I did not expect that whatsoever. I very, very much did not expect Chippendale to move all the way up to Best of the Best. I had a feeling they would at least move up to really good, but nope. Should we revote on Timon and Pumbaa? I don't know if Timon and Pumbaa really belong staying in Best of the Best, honestly. Alright, Chippendale moving up to Best of the Best, which... Alright. Very, very surprising, honestly. To me, personally. As someone who doesn't really know a whole lot about Chippendale. What's up, someone? How you doing, man? Also, haven't seen you in a little while. We got some new old faces that I haven't seen on streams in quite a while. Very exciting. Also, thank you guys for hanging out with me each month on these tier list streams. I really do appreciate it. These tier list streams are quite fun. I love doing them. Alright, Chippendale. Moving up to Best of the Best. Look at you guys go. Alright, let's go back. Sorry, I forgot to switch back to regular stream. So yeah, Chippendale has moved up. All the way up. Best of the Best. If anyone wants to offer me an explanation as to why they are Best of the Best, so that I have it for when I have to explain to people why they moved up to Best of the Best, because I know it's going to happen, I would really appreciate it. What's up, JJ? How you doing, man? Because I will be taking notes on why Chippendale are Best of the Best. Because I can't even defend that, honestly, myself. I'd be like, Chippendale, they just energize, and they kind of counter Zeus a little bit. That's the best I got when it comes to Chippendale. Anyways, let's get a new vote going. Alright, so who is next? We're gonna do Fozzie. Yeah, someone is saying that Fozzie should move up. I already kind of explained this. They are very underrated, with especially the amount of just damage they do to you, with their move where they just fly back and do whatever they do, flying backwards. And they definitely can completely wreck you, and they also have really good slow, which is also quite good. So, Fozzie vote is now up if you want to vote on Fozzie. Get yourself into the chat. Also, hello if you guys are just joining. thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know things look a little bit different than they normally do on the stream. I'll have everything fixed again for next month. Yeah, let's take a look at Fozzie, Mr. Comedian himself. Alright, Mr. Fozzie, who I also do not have worked on whatsoever. However, I have been wrecked by a number of Fozzies before. This white skill. I wonder how much damage it does. Let me look at Wakatu. I want to look at Wakatu and see how much damage this actually does. What is this Fozzie? I know you guys can't see when I pull up Wakatu. I can fix that, but it would take a second. Oh, we're on Y15? I thought we were on Y14. Oh, I'm totally wrong on the top of this. Wait, am I wrong here? Hold on. Yeah, we're not on Y15. What the fuck, Wakatu? Why are you wrong? Alright, so this does 45 million damage at max level for my server, and reduces movement speed by 80%, is what the white skill does, and the white skill definitely completely wrecks you quite a bit. And he also has a revive, which is also very good. I think I'm going to put a D-Mega Fozzie if I don't have it there yet. Just because of the revive, which I totally forgot about. Because revives are always extremely good for defending. Just to stall out the fight. Alright, let's go over to Fozzie. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once here. Alright, back to the bottom. Back to the bottom. That's where Fozzie is. I think Fozzie will really catch you off guard, Jay. Have you not been completely wrecked by a Fozzie before? Because I definitely have several times. By this skill right here. Flower spray. Fozzie's cheese goes cause enemies to lose 80 energy each time he damages an enemy with a basic attack or flower spray. Okay. So he also steals energy from the enemy as well. Enemies with an attack or movement speed reduction lose energy per second. When Fozzie or an ally is healed, Fozzie's attack speed is increased by 4%. Sorry, I'm just reading what Fozzie does for myself so that I can see. I'm okay with moving Fozzie up to really good, honestly. I feel like I faced Fozzie very recently and lost the fight. I don't remember exactly when it was. It was definitely fairly recently, though. Alright, let's go back. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. I get very distracted. Alright, so if you guys want to vote on Fozzie, I would definitely appreciate it. I don't know if you guys know too much about him, but we'll see. So far, I think I'm okay with putting Fozzie up to really good. I'm gonna do it to him, guys. Also, we have 2 more votes between me and Discord for Fozzie moving up to really good. Alright, that makes a little bit more space for Horny King now to claim his spot. Hold on, I'm just gonna clean things up a little bit. Make this a little bit bigger again, like before. There we go. I'll clean things up after again. I feel like we're moving things around a little bit more than we have in the past couple streams, which is cool. Okay, next, who else? Let's do Fred. Fred right now is chilling and really good. He is pretty much the ultimate freeze counter, but freeze has been pretty down bad right now in the meta for the last like 2 or 3 months at least. Maybe even longer than that, 3-4 months. So Fred's usefulness is definitely very limited by the fact that freeze is not really as good as it used to be. He does a decent amount of damage, as far as I know. Let's get the vote started here. Alright, Mr. Fred, what do you guys think on Fred? Any thoughts? Alright, Fred vote is now up in the chat. Also, do you guys think that any friend discs need to become blue? I went through fairly thoroughly, and I think I got most of them that need to be blue. But if I'm missing any that clearly stand out for you guys, definitely let me know in the chat. I'll definitely add that in. Again, if the blue disc next to their name indicates that this is a very important disc for them, and as a result, if they do not have that friend disc, they move down at least a tier. And preferably the friend disc maxed, like max stars, preferably, for the friend disc to be fully useful. So Mr. Fred, so far with 3 votes, 4 votes including my own, as well as we got Discord and myself, so we're adding 2 votes balanced. I never really was super impressed with Fred, honestly. He is definitely the best freeze counter out there. So in the very least, you can use him against freeze teams for sure. But beyond that, I don't know how useful Fred really is for the most part. But if you just happen to be facing freeze teams, Fred will definitely be very useful for you. I'm gonna give it another minute to see if we can get some more votes for Fred. But I think it might be balanced with a landslide so far. But we'll give it another minute to see if we can get some more votes in for him. I don't know if anybody has any attachment to Fred. I'm sure somebody out there does. I'm kind of disappointed in Fred. He looks really cool. He's definitely one of the coolest looking in the game, I think. But just another pretty disappointing new-ish hero. I know he's been around for a little while now, but I feel like Fred was one of the first of the like new heroes that have just been really, really underwhelming. There's been like a huge string of just really underwhelming new heroes that I think started with Fred. We had Ka, we had Flick, even Hopper a little bit, even though he's in really good. We got... I honestly, I kind of think Pacha might move down next month. I don't see it, guys. I just don't. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't see it personally. Alright, well, it looks like we don't really have any votes. Any more votes coming in for Fred. I guess no one really gives a shit about Fred. So, I'm just gonna take the initiative and we're gonna move him down to balanced. So, Mr. Fred, I am sorry to say that your time is up. I can see that. I understand that. Oh, King Triton was another one of the new underwhelming heroes. I feel like people were very excited about King Triton when he first joined. But then he just immediately got, like, placed into balanced. And it just wasn't super exciting. Alright, Mr. Fred, I'm sorry to say you are moving down. I'm gonna put Carl down here with the rest of these folks. I kinda wanna vote on Carl again. I know we just voted on him. Any opinion on that? Right, let's end the friend poll. The Fred poll. Alright, next. Let's get Kim Possible out of the way. Kim Possible, pretty disappointing overall hero. Definitely by far the worst of the Kim Possible heroes, as in the franchise, not her. I definitely have. We'll do decent, and we'll go all the way down from there for Kim Possible. I don't think Kim Possible is like that bad, but study is just basically almost useless nowadays, I feel like. Or at least, yeah, I wouldn't say study is useless now, but definitely not nearly as good as it used to be. That's alright, you can hang out with me, someone. I appreciate it. Ooh, an immediate vote for Kim Possible down to meh. Alright, let's see, what's the Discord vote for Kim? Kim down. My vote, I think for Kim Possible is going to be decent, so that's 2 additional votes for decent on top of whatever happens in this vote right now. That is a very good question, someone. Anyone want to explain that? Because I honestly do not know. I know they're a very soft counter for Zeus. They give a lot of energy to their team. Right in the beginning of the fight, also. I was very surprised that Chip and Dale moved all the way up, but the votes were there, so we had quite a lot of votes for that one too. I was probably the biggest voter of the day too. But I do see a lot of Chip and Dales in top levels of play, especially. I just never really understood why, personally. I know I kind of a cop-out answer, but if I don't know, then I don't know. I can't say, personally. I haven't used Chip and Dale before. They're still orange for me. But, anyways, Kim Possible. What are we gonna do with her? Let me know in the votes. So far, we have 1 vote for really good, 2 votes for decent between me and the Discord, and 1 vote for meh. This is gonna be very interesting. I feel like people are always very split on Kim Possible. Just in general. For some reason, she's just one of those very all over the place heroes that people either love or hate. And it's probably partially because everyone was so excited about her when she finally joined the game, because she was leaked literally like over a year before. Horn King wound up moving down to Balanced today. He is chilling right here. Well, get back into it, someone. Come on. Oh man, I don't think we could possibly be more split than we are right now on Kim Possible. If things wind up being this split still, I think I'm just gonna leave her in Balanced. But let's see if we can get maybe a few more votes in for her. If you guys are not in the chat, definitely get yourself into the chat. It's where all the fun is. It's where all the fun is, guys. I'm telling ya. Oh yeah, probably because you're like, I mean, if you haven't played in like 3 or 4 months, then you're probably at least like 20 updates behind at this point. So that's definitely a lot to download. Any other thoughts on Kim Possible? My vote is decent, as well as Discord's vote. This is just somebody on Discord. So if you want to chat on Discord, you can also do that as well. Alright. I don't want to drag this on for too much longer. So maybe Friday is just not a good day to do these streams. Maybe that's the conclusion I'm coming to here. Maybe I should have done tomorrow instead. Let me reply to this text real quick. Well, you don't text me that. I don't give a shit. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave Kim Possible where she is then. I don't really know what else to do right now. But, okay, cool. So, Kim Possible is gonna stay. And let's move on to... who else we gotta do? We have to do Kevin Flynn, who I feel like people don't really care about that much. But, Kevin Flynn, more or less just a worse Mad Hatter. He is also, just like Mad Hatter, immune to disables. What am I gonna do? Where is Kevin Flynn right now? Kevin Flynn is in Balanced. I don't think he's gonna go any higher than that, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Balanced. Decent. Meh. And F. I don't think he's gonna go down to F, but... that's fine, someone. I appreciate you hanging out at least. Alright, so Kevin Flynn vote is up right now. I don't know about Kevin Flynn. The fact that he is immune to disables is cool. His white skill gives a full cleanse to his entire team, so he is the exact opposite of Tron pretty much as far as the white skill goes, because Tron removes buffs from the enemy, while Kevin Flynn removes debuffs from his team. I think he's might be the only hero that has a full cleanse for his entire team. I could be wrong. I think most of the other cleanses in the game are only on 1 or 2 heroes at a time, or themselves. So Kevin Flynn's cleanse is pretty cool for that. Other than that, he's kind of just an old hero that's kind of outdated. So I think I might be okay moving him down to decent. I think that would be my vote. What do you guys think on Kevin Flynn? I know people probably don't really give much of a shit about Kevin Flynn. He's kind of just a very ignored character in general. No? Okay. No votes. I love it. Balanced. Oh, we got a vote. Yes. Got 2 votes. All the way down to meh. Yeah, I feel like Disney heroes in general kind of just uses control heroes as damage heroes that do a little bit more than just damage. I don't know. I feel like they never really got the control role correct in what it's supposed to be. But I don't know. Damage with things that do other things. So far, Kevin Flynn looks like might be going all the way down to meh. I feel like, didn't we used to have Kevin Flynn all the way down in meh before, and then we voted him back into balanced at one point? I don't remember when this was. I mean, this was at least 4 or 5 months ago at this point. But we'll see. I don't know if I want to move Kevin Flynn all the way down, though, honestly. I think I'm more okay with moving Kevin Flynn down to decent than I am putting him all the way down in meh. But what do you guys think? Any thoughts? But that might just be me being a little bit more conservative. Is he that trash, though, to go all the way down to meh? Alright, well, for now, I'm gonna put him down into decent at least. And we'll see. love how few support heroes there are compared to everything else. Alright, I'm also going to put Flick in his own line now that there's space for it. Alright, Codename Maverick. Also, hello, welcome. I don't think I've ever seen your name before, unless you changed your name at some point. So, that's cool, that's cool. I appreciate you chatting. But, I don't know, I'm on the fence with Kevin Flynn. I've never really used Kevin Flynn before. I do know he's got the cleanse. Names in red indicate that if they do not have their red skill, they move down at least one tier. Any blue friend disc labels indicate that if they do not have that friend disc, they move down at least one tier. And preferably the friend disc at max stars. Alright, we are gonna end the Kevin Flynn vote. Alright, I think I'll make the move. I'll do it. I'll do it. We're gonna move Kevin Flynn all the way down. I feel like it might be fair. Might be fair. Woody would just be complete trash. I don't know. I just kind of made him red, and I was hoping that a few months back that we would move him up, and then it didn't happen, and I just kept him red. So there's that. Alright, let's end this Kevin Flynn vote. Let's do Anna. Anna has been coming up every single month consistently, ever since her release, to move her up to best of the best. I mean, if you want to say with Woody, I think the red skill is literally the only inkling of use that he might have, and that would be a pretty valid reason to keep him red. Woody's red skill, quite literally the only possible maybe thing that you could do with Woody, I think, that has any kind of real use. So, there you go. That's the excuse. So, Anna vote. What do you guys think on Anna? Anna has consistently come up, like I just said, every single month ever since she joined the game. Everybody's always talking something about Anna, either moving up or moving down. She's been quite discussed very heavily, at least in my survey, my tier list surveys. Currently she's in really good. I don't think she really belongs up in best of the best. She does a decent amount of damage. She's got the freeze. She's got the fatigue, I think. So let's get a Anna vote going here. I think she's fine staying in really good, personally. So far, 2 votes. Well, 3 votes, including me, were really good. And one for balance. Also, I will not be voting on Anna next month, okay? I know we keep bringing her up every single month, I just don't like doing a vote for a hero every single month. I feel like it gets kind of old after a little while, and it's almost kind of pointless to do it every single month. So this is it, guys, okay? Stop bringing Anna up. I swear to God. I think Anna is fine just staying in really good, personally. I don't really see much of a reason to move her up to best of the best, or I don't really see much of a reason to move her all the way down to balanced either. Yeah, I don't like Pete, but he is the best reflect counter in the game, and really one of the only ones that actually is a little bit effective. I personally just don't like Pete. I just don't think he's that good for me. I know others have made him work, but I just can't get him to work. Every time I try and use Pete, even as a reflect counter, he just dies. And it does not work for me, but I don't know. He has his thing. So, just because I don't like Pete doesn't mean other people don't. I'm just one person. You know, this is the community vote, so that's that. Alright, so currently I think I'm just gonna leave Anna where she is. So Anna is staying, and I will not be voting on Anna next month. So I swear to God, if I see another Anna survey response, I will murder you. Okay? Alright. So Anna, you're staying where you're at. Let's do Gonzo. Gonzo's gonna be fun. Gonzo, I'm just gonna say it, he's trash. He really, really is. He's probably, might even be a worse tank than Ralph. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Gonzo's absolute trash. Well, what do you guys think? I think Gonzo might even be on par with being one of the worst in the entire game. Might even be bottom 5. What do you guys think? Does anyone remember when Gonzo first came out and he was bugged and was literally the best hero in the game for like 2 days, and then they nerfed him and then he became absolute trash? I remember that. I thought it was fun. He was like, for literally the first 2 days that Gonzo was in the game, he was like Zeus level OP. And then Purple put the ban hammer on him basically and just nerfed him to the ground. And Gonzo has just been absolute trash ever since, pretty much. Alright, this seems pretty clear. Gonzo's getting out. Oh, we got a Mevo. You don't want to enlighten me on what Gonzo is probably useful for? We do a vote on every single tank. I really think that almost every tank should just move down a tier. I really do. Alright, it seems pretty obvious that Gonzo is moving into the trash tier. Excuse me. Bottom 5 in the game, in my opinion, I'd say. Probably Eve. He's not really that broken anymore. He's very easily countered by true damage. Quahauser. Actually, I don't mean too bottom 5 in the game. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Probably Eve, Jack Skellington, Rafiki, Ralph, and Gonzo, I would say. Maybe Woody also. I didn't try Pacha yet. I literally just unlocked him in the beginning of the stream. Oh, my shit got fucked up here. I'm annoyed. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, let's end this Gonzo poll. I thought that would be the fun one of the day. We are getting pretty close to the end of my list. Do you guys have any other heroes that you want to bring up? Definitely let me know in the chat. We have one more vote that I had on my list, and that is Rapunzel. I'm gonna be very sad if Rapunzel moves down because I love her. She's one of my favorites. She's my girl. She's been in like my top 5 literally since she joined the game. I'm gonna be very sad if you guys move her out of balance. But also it's kind of fair. I really haven't been using Rapunzel all that much lately, so I totally understand. But Rapunzel is the last one that I have on my list. So if you guys have others that you want to bring up, I'm okay with it. Oh, I wanted to do Bagheera again. I forgot. I've had several, maybe not several people, but definitely at least a couple people saying that Bagheera should move up again. We voted on him last month. He stayed really good, but even after last month, I've had a few people bring up Bagheera as being somebody that should move up, as he is probably one of the best supports that we've had in a little while. I'm very surprised that we have a really good vote for Rapunzel, honestly. Unless you were just trying to appease me, which is fair. I love Rapunzel. Makes sense. I've always used Rapunzel as a shield counter, personally. It's not really the best shield counter, though. She just makes her whole team deal more damage to shield, basically. So when you pair Rapunzel and Dash together, I used to use that a lot as a huge shield counter. Any other thoughts on Rapunzel? Rapunzel also does have cleanse on her red skill, which is pretty cool. I think Rapunzel's fine staying in balance, personally. Definitely still has use, I think. That's my vote, though. Don't let me sway you. Or my love for Rapunzel. But it looks like, for the most part, Rapunzel's just gonna stay right where she is. Revive is very good. Especially for Arena and Coliseum. That's why both Jim as well as Angel are top tier, because they're the only two heroes that have a ally revive. Angel revives herself as well as an ally every single wave. Jim can revive either himself or an ally every single wave. Which is definitely the main reason that the two of them are top tier. Speaking of, I think I took the D away from Jim because he gets extremely hard countered by Min, which kind of just ruins his viability as a defender in Arena Coliseum and War. Nice. Alright, so is there any other votes that you guys want to do? Should we vote on Bagheera? You guys think? We voted on Bagheera last month, but it's been brought up enough in the past month, in my opinion, that it warrants a second vote to move him up to best of the best. I'm still extremely surprised that we voted Chip and Dale up to the top. That is definitely the surprise of the day for me. Very much the surprise of the day for me. Ooh, should we vote on Timon and Pumbaa? I don't know. Yeah, so this is the last. Also, should we re-vote on the new heroes? Also, let's check out the Pacha vote. I want to check that out. Let's refresh that. Nope, nobody has voted since. This is going to be your last chance to vote on Pacha, by the way, in the community tab. I mean, so far, Pacha's pretty much winning by a landslide to be in best of the best, so that's why I put him in the tier list. But it is still open for change if you would like to vote in the community tab of my YouTube channel. It's up to you, though. Are we tied now? No, because I voted balanced and Discord voted decent. So that's basically just one additional vote. Alright, so Rapunzel's gonna stay in balance. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I love you guys. So yeah, that is the last of the heroes that I had on my list. We've gone through everything. How does everything look on the tier list for you guys? If you guys want to revote something, hey, that's true. I mean, both Bagheera is going to pair very well with any invisible hero, so. Let's do another Bagheera vote. I'm just gonna do it. I kind of, don't want the stream to end yet. I feel like we've had a very slow-moving stream this entire time, and I want to keep things rolling a little bit longer. Alright, so Mr. Bagheera. I think Bagheera is on the fence between best of the best and really good, so I really don't care either way. I really don't care which way we go with Bagheera. Best of the best or really good. I think he's fine in either tier. We've had a handful of people say that Bagheera is the best support that we've had in quite a long time, and then others are saying that he is very easily countered, mainly by Cheshire Cat and Precise, which is very true. But so far, 4 votes. We got 3 out of 4 votes for best of the best. What are we thinking? Alright, so far we are pretty split between... I think Bagheera might be kind of similar to how Fairy Godmother was for a very long time, where it's just going to be split no matter what we do. We moved Fairy Godmother back and forth for months and months and months. I think Bagheera might be kind of just like one of those as well. Alright, so far we got a 50-50 split on Bagheera. Anybody else want to break the tie? Anybody? I think I'm okay with putting my vote in for best of the best. I have seen a ton of people using Bagheera lately. Almost every war team that I face has Bagheera in it. He is definitely pretty annoying sometimes, especially since he gives his entire team invisibility. Without having to do it with Kermit. So that is pretty cool. Exactly. I was getting very, I was getting kind of annoyed, honestly, with Fairy Godmother votes, because we were doing it for like 4 or 5 months in a row, and it was getting kind of old. That's why I don't really like voting for the same hero every month anymore. I don't think it's necessary. Also, it kind of ups the stakes a little bit on the actual votes themselves. If we kind of lock a hero in for at least 1 more month on the tier list before we vote on them again. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it to him. I think I'm gonna do a Timon and Pumbaa vote after this also. I don't know if Timon and Pumbaa really belong in Best of the Best, to be honest. Granted, I do love Timon and Pumbaa. Their purple skill, best in the game, arguably. So, can't go wrong with that. But I also don't know if overall they got the survivability really to stay in Best of the Best. I feel like they die relatively easily, even though they do have the crit immunity. And then once they die, you know, obviously the crit immunity is over and your team is kind of screwed from your strategy there. Alright, so this will probably be the last one of the day. It looks like people are mostly leaving, so... but we'll see. I think this will be the last vote of the day. Unless you guys have anything else that we want to vote on. Also, should I make all the heroes on the tier list alphabetical order within their tier? It's gonna be a lot of work. I don't really want to do it, but I'll do it if you guys think it would be easier to read. Because I have seen a lot of people bring up the fact that they can't find heroes and stuff like that, so I don't knock it. There is a lot of heroes in this game, especially between the balanced tier and like the decent tier. There's just a lot going on there now because we have so many damn heroes. So if you guys want to do if you guys want me to put everybody in alphabetical order, I can definitely do that. Votes for best of the best for Timon and Pumbaa. I'm cool with it. I don't really care either way, personally. I just wanted to see what the court of public opinion was when it comes to Timon and Pumbaa. Like I said, their purple skill, probably the best purple skill in the entire game. Their crit immunity is Timon and Pumbaa's entire thing. They're still the only hero that has... I agree, they should give us a new game mode. Codebase is sort of kind of a new game mode, but not really at the same time. It's kind of just like another trial. Plus, Codebase is annoying. They were like doing that trials thing for a little while. Where they were trying to get us to do these like special trials, and they kind of just ditched that whole idea for whatever reason. I thought that was kind of cool, those special trials. They were pretty difficult, I'll give it that. But that was fun. They should come out with one of those trials, but you can only use heroes that are pre-pandemic. That'd be fun. Yeah, I hate Heist. Are there any other just minor changes that you guys think should join? I'm fine with leaving Timon and Pumbaa where they are, by the way, so whatever. Any other like minor changes? Is there anybody that needs invasion markings? Anybody that needs to change to either red skill or friend disc coloration? Any additional code base heroes? Anything like that? Otherwise, I think I'm about to wrap this up for the most part. I'm pretty happy with things for the most part. You guys think Namari is cool, staying balanced? And also Ka. I know the new heroes, they all kind of got a little bit shafted on the votes. So Void, Ka, and Namari, and Horned King, they all only had like a few votes. So I kind of just had to go with my gut. What is What does the Stitch Disc do again? I know I've had Stitch forever, but I already kind of forgot what the Stitch Disc does. I do know that the Stitch Disc is the one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. What is my color? Is it this one? Is that the... Yeah, that's the color. Alright, cool. So, hey, we got 10 people back. Welcome back. So I'm actually about to wrap up. I'm sorry if you guys are just joining for the first time. So for those that just joined, unless you guys have anything else that you want to bring up, if you have any other hero that you want to vote on really quick before I wrap things up, maybe we can do that. If you have any other minor changes that you want to see, such as a friend disc label, a red skill label, or an invasion or defending label. Oh, there was somebody that I wanted to put defending on, I think. Who was it? I don't remember. Somebody I wanted to put a D next to. I really want to revoke Carl, honestly, but I'm not going to. I'll just leave him. I don't remember. There was somebody I want to put a D next to. Oh, fuck. What was it? Maybe I'll put it next to Horned King, although I already did. Alright, never mind. Cool. Alright, well, if that is all that you guys got from me, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys that hung out with me and voted and all that. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I hope you guys like the tier list, and this will be up on all of social media, probably within the next hour or two. It'll be up on Reddit, on Twitter, Facebook, my Discord, where else? And the YouTube community tab, so you'll have it. Oh, and the Disney Heroes forums as well. So those will be up everywhere within the next hour or two. So thank you guys again for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. I will see you guys pretty soon. All right. Peace.